What is up, Lake Show, Laker Nation, Laker family? How are you guys doing? Tomorrow's Turkey Day. Tomorrow's the day to be thankful. And I want to start today's episode by showing my gratitude and show my thanks to some players that are no longer with the Lakers. First and foremost, I want to start off with playoff Rondo. Rajon Rondo, thank you so much for what you did during the postseason. Thank you for your leadership, your veteran intellect, everything you did for the Lakers to get this championship banner. I appreciate you. I'm thankful for it. Dwight Howard, the mentality you brought, putting aside everything that defined you as Superman growing up with the league and putting all that aside so he could bring another title to LA, locking down Jokic, something that Utah couldn't do, something that the Clippers couldn't do, but you did. Thank you, Dwight Howard. I'm hopeful the Lakers re-sign Jared Dudley because he was a great mentor, locker room presence, everything he brought. Every day he was a hype man. He was instrumental to winning a title as well. Quinn Cook. If any of us were players in the league, we'd be Quinn Cook. When Kobe passed away, he was out there shedding tears. It hurt. He's a homegrown Laker fan. He grew up a Laker fan. I mean, everything about him just defines us as the fans. So we would have been so happy to be on that, and I'm thankful that Quinn Cook was part of this team. Avery Bradley. I'm a little bitter. I'm a little sore. I'm still going to say thank you for giving us some time in the regular season. You didn't do anything in the bubble, but thank you for your regular season performance. I appreciate you for that. JaVale McGee, I can't say enough good things about you, man. You did so much for the team. You brought it every single night. You were the hype man, great locker room presence. You were just an inspiration, man. And I'm grateful that despite your asthma and your other health conditions, you still went to the bubble and helped bring championship number 17 to the Lakers. I'm thankful for that. Let's talk about the good and the amazing. It's incredible. Don't you guys find it incredible that the Lakers won a championship and they go around and they rebuild and they improve? They get better than what they already like. Does that strike anybody as, damn, what? Rob Pelinka, how did you end up 7th in Executive of the Year? There was some straight up, that's just hating. There's no ifs, ands, or but about it. You're just hated on, man. Executive of the Year is 2021 for you, straight up. Anything else is just disrespect. Jeannie Buss, congratulations on becoming the first woman owner in the league to win a championship. Congratulations, Jeannie Buss. You're the queen of LA, and I'm grateful that you are part of this organization. Anthony Davis, bro. What's taking so long? The Lakers already did their thing. They're already doing more, and there's still room for them to improve. Here's the thing. They traded JaVale McGee so they can alleviate some room to sign Marc Gasol. Marc Gasol is a great player in the post. He can stretch out the floor, and he has great basketball IQ. He can find the player, fight the right play. So Marc Gasol on this team, woo, and that's the least of it. KCP, 3-year, $40 million contract, well worth it. Well worth it. You saw what he did on both ends of the floor in the postseason, in the playoffs, man. KCP was instrumental. Yeah, he missed a couple of shots here and there, but ultimately he was locked in, and KCP deserved his money. Markieff Morris, he saw his brother across the hall get a big payday by the Clippers, and Markieff said, you know what, running it back is more important, so I'm running it back, and he took a pay cut. I hope he gets his money. I hope he gets his endorsements. I hope he gets his championship number 2, his ring number 2, and really has something to show off on his brother. Yeah, his brother has 40 mil, but Markieff's time's coming. His time is coming. Markieff was more instrumental in winning for the Lakers than Marcus was for the Clippers. So it is what it is. Danny Green, thank you. Thank you. Honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I'm grateful and thankful that you did what you did for the Lakers, bringing the championship to LA. Despite all the hatred you were getting, all the shit you were getting, including from me. It didn't go as far as death threats, which were just straight up stupid. But Danny Green, still, thank you so much. I appreciate what you did, and every night brought it. Whether you missed or you made it, you still kept going. You still kept going. You still kept focused. Appreciate you, man. Now let's talk about who they brought in. Let's start off with, damn, this guy, Wes Matthews, man. Essentially, the Lakers traded Danny Green for Dennis Schroeder. But in reality, they picked up Wes Matthews to replace Danny Green, which in place is it's like a $12 million difference. And Wes Matthews can play on both ends of the floor. Then out of nowhere, I'm talking about RKO out of nowhere, Montrezl Harrell signs with the Lakers, an $18 million contract with the second year being a player option. But still, he decided to leave the Clippers. We all knew there was some shit there. It just seemed like they were getting treated differently. Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, they were getting all the preference. They were getting the load management. They were getting just treated so much different. Then you had Lou Williams, you had Montrezl Harrell, who were doing their work and just not, getting appreciation as much. So they go across he goes across and he signs with the Lakers. And now we have the third option that the Lakers didn't have, which is another crazy. It's just crazy. The third option for the Lakers last year was Kuzma. 12.3, 12.8 points per game. That was our third option. Now we just added Montrezl Harrell, who was averaging 18 points per game. Yeah, he's not going to average 18 points per game, but you still have that option. Then you have Wes Matthews, who shot 40% in the playoffs and pretty much mirrored everything Danny Green did, except for the missing of the shots and some miscues here and there. But either way, the additions of them two. Then here's the only thing. The only thing that I have right now is Anthony Davis still hasn't signed with the Lakers. It's kind of weird to me. I mean, he's got to see what's going on with the Lakers and what they did. So it's kind of weird that he hasn't signed. But there was this clip that I came across. There was this lob that Anthony Davis had from Rajon Rondo. He put his leg on Nerlens Noel, and then Dennis Schroeder took exception to it. He got in his face. But I don't think it was like, yeah, let's get down or anything like that. I don't think it was like that. But there was a little confrontation here. And nothing of it. I hope this isn't the reason why Anthony Davis doesn't sign or hasn't signed. Maybe they're squashing the beef. Maybe make sure they're cool. All that stuff. But either way, it's it's a thing. It's a thing. So Dennis Schroeder, you know what he does. He's a runner-up for sixth man of the year, averaging 30 minutes per game, but still averaging almost 19 points per game. And he creates his own shot. He was the younger Rondo. So essentially we lost Rondo, but we gained Dennis Schroeder. We lost Danny Green, Dwight Howard. We lost Danny Green, we gained Wes Matthews. We lost JaVale McGee and Dwight Howard, and we gained Marc Gasol. So all these things are coming together. Dennis Schroeder is 26. Anthony Davis is 26. Kuzma, 26. Or 24, I'm sorry. Markieff is 29, I believe, or 28. So these Laker guys, they got young guys they could grow with. They got younger. And they still have LeBron, who played out of his mind in year 17. His 17th year in the league, he played out of his mind. And this is a team that's coming off a championship, and they improved greatly. We have yet to see it, but it shows that Rob Pelinka is a genius, man. We have Andrew Friedman running the Dodgers and creating success over there. And you have Rob Pelinka over here making moves and creating success as well over here. It's just unbelievable, to be honest with you. I'm just baffled at what he's done. So, honestly, it's incredible. Just straight up ridiculous. And they can still make more moves. So for the Lakers, what's still yet to happen is Anthony Davis. Not entirely scared, but I'm aware of what's going on. I know what the situation is. So I'm not gonna tell you guys I'm scared. I'm just gonna tell you like, yo, what's taking so long, Anthony Davis? I know you see what went on with the Lakers. I know you're down. Come on, sign it already. Let's get it going. Let's get ready for the repeat because already December 22nd is around the corner. You guys gotta start practicing in a couple of days, a couple like next week. But again, it's Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for everything. Maybe he's taking his time to like, you know, weigh his options, contracts, try to talk to other people that are going to be free agents so they could, you know, collaborate and get something going and look forward to the future. Maybe Giannis is in the conversation. I don't know. The other thing too, Donovan Mitchell and Jason Tatum signed almost the same identical contracts where the fourth year is an option. They're young. They're both young. So maybe Anthony Davis later on in his youth, when he's like in his 30s, could team up with Donovan Mitchell and Jason Tatum. I'm just throwing things out there. And I completely forgot about Alex Caruso. The disrespect. My bad, Alex Caruso. Alex Caruso's still part of this Lakers team. And he's only 25 years old. And he did so much. And he's only getting better. Oh my God. He's already a champion as well. So this Lakers team is destined to just not only repeat, but create a dynasty under Rob Pelinka. Man, number 18 is going to be even sweeter. Yeah, people talking shit about 17, that it's not an actual title, that it was a shortened season, blah, blah, blah. So why do you consider Tim Duncan a 5-time world champion? Why is the Celtics dynasty during Bill Russell's tenure, why is that a valid dynasty when there was only 8 and even from 8 to 11 teams in that dynasty? Why is that? Because they played more games? Bro, the Lakers did something different. They played in a time where they had to be separated from not only the fans but from their families. They had to be secluded and isolated in one location for over 3 months. Bro Russell had to go through segregation and racism. But Boston wants to claim that dynasty as clean. The Lakers are going to take over if they haven't already. The moment Anthony Davis signs, look, honestly, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you guys. Actually, I'm gonna keep it 99 with you because I be lying sometimes. But I had thought the Warriors were gonna be a problem because Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Andrew Wiggins, and their new player, the new draft. So I thought, damn, this team is reloaded and they're stacked. That 73-9 year that they lost to LeBron, it was basically Klay, Curry, and Draymond trying to beat LeBron and Kyrie. And then the year after, it was LeBron versus Kevin Durant, Klay, and Curry, and Draymond. So things happen. Now this year, with all these additions, forget about it. I have a sneaky suspicion that Steve Ballmer is trying to get Anthony Davis. Hey, I'll give you your max contract, give you whatever you want legally, but under the table, I'm going to give you the Kawhi treatment. I'm going to give you your penthouse. I'm going to give you your private jet. I'm going to give you a little extra money, whatever you want. And I have a sneaking suspicion that, if we all came across this situation where a billionaire villain wants to buy us, we're definitely going to think about it. You want to give me how much money? You want to give me a private jet? A house and a penthouse? Damn. Or do I stay loyal to my friends? Stay loyal to the people that helped me get to where I am at? Give me that ring. What do I do? Like, a lot of us will probably take that money. But in a situation like Anthony Davis, he's set. He's got his payday. He's got his money. He's already got his endorsements. He's going to get paid by the Lakers, hopefully. But I have a sneaky suspicion that there's something afoot. That's why it's probably taking too long. But regardless, the Lakers are set up in a position where they can contend and be contenders for the next coming years. This last season was the best team LeBron's ever had, even with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh and Ray Allen, because Ray Allen was towards the end of his career, and he hit that shot against the Spurs. Dwayne Wade was constantly injured. Chris Bosh, pretty solid. But you look at Anthony Davis and what he did, he was the leader in every category. Then you look at the role players. You look at the depth of the team. You compare that to Miami, probably the best time LeBron's ever had, the best team's ever had. You look at the Cavs. Kyrie was pretty nice, but Rondo did something different. He was special as fuck. I don't know, man. I would say last year's LeBron, Lakers, Anthony Davis, KCP, Danny Green, all the team, like everybody, was a lot better than what LeBron's ever had. And this year, this next season coming up, with the addition of Anthony Davis, is even better. So think about this for one moment. The best option for the Lakers last season was Kyle Kuzma, a little bit over 12 points per game. And you saw the blunders that he had, the miscues, just wasn't focused. And you add Montrezl Harrell, who was averaging 18, almost 19 points per game. You added Dennis Schroeder, who was averaging 19 points per game, playing under 30 minutes or at 30 minutes. Now you have your third and fourth option. And then you add Marc Gasol, a big who could not only defend but also spread out the floor and make some good passes. Markieff Morris, we only had him for a moment, and he did work. KCP, you already know what he's about and what he's done and what he represents. You're telling me this team isn't better than last year's team? You're telling me this next season team isn't better than any other LeBron team? I'm going as far as saying that it was better than when he was teamed up with Dwayne Wade. The blasphemy, but the truth. So that's my take on it. The only thing that's it. That's it. The team that might give them a problem is going to be the Nets, obviously because Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. But then you have the Rockets. I don't know what's going on with them. Westbrook and Harden, they're just not meshing. They're not happy. The Oklahoma City Thunder lost CP3 and they're in the rebuild mode. Now they're officially in the rebuild mode. The Pelicans look nice with the addition of Steven Adams, Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram got his extension, Adams got his extension, and Zion. So we're going to get a full season of this. The Suns adding Chris Paul to an already hot team. They were the hottest team in the bubble, 8-0. They missed the playoffs by that much. That much. Portland, they were the 8th seed. I don't know, man. This team got so much talent and depth that it's hard to pick any other team to give them a problem. Like, I just can't picture a team getting a win in the playoffs against the Lakers. I just don't see it. I legitimately think this Lakers team is going to sweep through everything. Remember the Lakers that swept through everybody and faced Allen Iverson and lost one game in the finals against Allen Iverson? It was all Iverson. But that team was different. This Lakers team is on that level. They're not better. They're not worse. They're on that level. But they have to prove it. I'm matching them to that Lakers squad. I'm comparing them to that team. They need to prove it now. So I'm excited for this upcoming season. It's less than a month away. Less than a month away. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. Hope you guys are safe, well, get stuffed, get full, Enjoy it. Be with your family. I hope next season starts off with a bang. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you guys are happy and are looking forward to the season just like I am. With that being said, leave your comments, post your information, like anything you guys want to talk about, Lakers related, Dodgers, anything related, anything sports related, post them up. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.